short form.
And the BAFTA goes to Ooglies.
Wow, thank you very much. Massive thanks to BAFTA firstly. Well, actually, firstly should be all the kids that watch this show. Thank you very much to all of them. Thank you very much to the slightly more grown-up kids that get to make this with us. They are a continual delight to work, the whole Ooglies crew, going back for a number of years now, but a massive contribution. And a special thanks to the very lovely grown-ups at CBBC and CBBC Scotland in particular, who make it a delight to work with. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Well, guys, massive congratulations. Best short form. But where did the idea for Ooglies come from?
Well, Ooglies has been around for quite a while now. We're kind of like the most recent custodians of it, because it's been produced in Scotland for a number of years now. So this is the latest version of it, and we obviously think it's getting better and better, and this is the best ever version. So we're really thrilled by the win, and just
wherever it came from, it's a great idea, great show.
Yeah.
A joy to work on with all the great people that we got to involve in our crew.
Can you tell us a little bit about the type of animation that you use to make Ooglies?
It's called stop frame animation, which involves taking tiny little puppets and moving them very through tiny a tiny amount each time, taking a photograph, moving them again, taking another photograph. It's a very time-consuming process.
Yeah, because it's so painstaking. Has that sort of influenced the kind of stories you're able to come up with?
I don't think so. I mean, I think one of the nice things about animation is you could take ordinary objects and put them into extraordinary situations, and so it's just been great fun. Whether it's having a ninja fish finger, a lovely idea thought up by a kid that and just you can do amazing things with them, tell really simple but very funny and effective stories, and it's a real thrill to know that the audiences are just keep enjoying it. So it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And in terms of those stories, where do the ideas come from? And do you have any particular favourites?
A very talented group of writers.
There is a lot of time spent in a room looking at one another, then looking at a strawberry, and then thinking, well, what's it going to do? Have we done that already? It felt at some points that there are only so many ways to squash a grape, but it turns out that there are tons.
Right.
There are really tons. It's great.
So if there were any kids watching who wanted to get into animation, what sort of advice might you give them?
It's easier these days, I think, than it used to be. I mean, there are apps that you can get for your phone. The equipment that used to be very expensive is kind of there if you've got a laptop or school. I think schools are doing it a lot more now. Yeah. Teachers, I think, know a lot more about process as well. So I think there's you just got to go for it. If you've got a funny idea, just jump in, make mistakes, have fun, and get your mates involved.
And touching on that, if you say we're to look at some stop motion animation, what would make you think that's it? That's what we're after?
That it's funny, that you engage with it, or that it creates a feeling that you feel, even though they're inanimate kind of
you're convinced they're alive. I mean,
you just have that
to animate
sense
means to bring
something
to life, and as long as it's you believe that that's a living thing, then that's half the battle. It's all the battle.
Done the job well.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you have. You've got BAFTA to prove it. Well done. Well done.
Lovely evening. Thank you, BAFTA.
Stop booing! Not Ian Sterling.
Ian Sterling's just skate crashing.
Oh,
Not your turn yet, Ian.
Rivals, watch out!
He's gonna win.
It's all mind game.
Do you get to input into the script at all and add some jokes if you think of some?
Yeah, I mean, we do, with apologies to the writers, we do occasionally go off and riff and improvise stuff, mainly to make each other laugh more than whether it gets in the show or not, I don't know.